Shalom. All praises, glory, and honors to Yahweh Basham Yahushai Basham Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Stone, peace and salutations to the elect. This is James 5 precept short and spicy and it to the point. And I'm your brother Macalat from the Great Stone Jamaica camp. With another lesson yet to feed the potential, lecture, the spirit and power of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. Now this is a quick hit, basically. I was watching some videos, basically, and I'm doing some study, and I came across this video. As you can see, 5 hours ago, largest power blackout in world history happening right now. From a channel called High Impact Flicks, which basically said he got 2 strikes. So the next strike he's gonna receive, this channel is gonna be off. But basically, he's um oh shit, what's the word again? Alternative media. Uh, he's doing his thing, so, separate from the mainstream media. Now, this blackout basically is in Pakistan. Like, he's reporting that the entire, it says over 200 million without power. And he's I didn't know about it until now because he's saying mainstream media didn't bring it. Uh, these mainstream medias didn't bring it across. No, in watching this video, he said something which I'm gonna play. Which we know, but the spirit just hit me to say a few things on it and grab 2 scriptures and close out. So this is a quick hit, right? So let me just play it.
Charge all communications of portable electronic devices when possible. Unplug electronics. So this is the advice that they're given. Pakistan has been hit by what appears to be a nationwide blackout, leaving more than 200 million people without power. 200 million people without power. This is why I'm constantly saying, guys, whatever you do, get long-term storable food. It's food that you do not have to refrigerate. Water purification, so that, if there's a power outage, guys, the water treatment plants are not pumping water to homes. Where are you going to get your water? If you don't have bottled water on hand, bunches of bottled water, and just in case that water went bad because it was sitting there, have a purification device so that you can do this. I'm serious about preparing. Get food, water. People start panicking. And if it's out for days or weeks or months and they weren't prepared, but they found out that you need personal protection devices, freedom seeds, so you can defend not just your stash, but definitely your family. For the people, guys, crazy people who are fearful do some crazy things. When there's desperation in the air, desperate people do some serious, desperate things. You might not think your neighbor is capable of breaking into your house to steal your food or harm your family so they can feed their family, but it has happened and it will happen again. Be prepared. Be prepared. If you have time right now to be prepared, get candles, get vitamins, minerals, nutrients, flashlights, extra batteries. Prepare yourself.
Yeah, so that's the point. Do you hear how these red men think? Do you hear? Be prepared. Don't think that your neighbor won't come over and get you food and stuff like that. The Lord said the children of this world in their generation is wiser than the children of light, which the children of this world are the Edomites, man, the so-called white people. They're the children of this world. And they're wiser than you, Jake, man. They're preparing. However, our preparation is not to be carnal. Our preparation is supposed to be spiritual because the Lord is gonna deliver us, man. He's gonna feed us. So long we hold fast this gospel and this faith unto the end, He'll protect us, man, all the way. That's our preparation in the spirit. But the point is, you can see the mindset of this man. This man is saying, don't think that your neighbor won't, because in desperate time, crazy people do crazy things. And as we were speaking at the camp since night, the brother Amon brought it up that look, it was, if it wasn't the brother Amon, it was the brother Awaris, that when the body, I think it was the brother Awar, when the body, brother Amon, when the body can't get food, you start to hallucinate and basically you become mad. Yeah, are you gonna do crazy things? You're gonna do mad things. Because the body is in need for food, man. You understand? And he's saying, don't think that your neighbor won't come across, but he's gonna go even deeper. It's even your very household. Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. This is our Lord speaking. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's foes shall be they of his own household. So very soon you hear him saying you're supposed to be prepared. Be prepared. Look here, very soon it's gonna be every tub sitting on their own bottom, and every cup gonna be in their own saucer. That's what it's gonna be. So if you wasn't dressing your mind, was furnishing your mind with this word, with this truth, then you're gonna have some problems, man. You're gonna have some serious problems, right? And you can see that second Ezra 15 playing out. Second Ezra 15 verse 14. It says, woe to the world. Second Ezra 15 verse 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. That's he's saying, basically get you a weapon to protect not just you but your family. And basically and to go and to get things such as food. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So you see all these measures that they're pushing in this pandemic time, all these lockdown and shit, people gonna run out of food, they're gonna take matters in their own hand. That's the time we live in, man. We're speedily approaching that time, very fast. And they're not gonna be busy about the police, the military. It's gonna be about them at that point in time. And it's gonna be some very dark times, man. I was staring in the face of it. He says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. That's what he's saying. As a matter of fact, let me just get it back a bit.
It says leaving more than 200 million. You need personal protection devices, freedom seeds. So term storable food, it's food that you do not have to refrigerate. Water purification, so that if there's a power outage, guys, the water treatment plants are not pumping water to homes. Where are you going to get your water? If you don't have bottled water on hand, bunches of bottled water, and just in case that water went bad because it was sitting there, have a purification device so that you can do this. I'm serious about preparing. Get food, water. People start panicking. And if it's out for days or weeks or months and they weren't prepared, but they found out that you need personal protection devices, freedom seeds, so you can defend not just your stash, but definitely your family. For the people, guys, crazy people who are fearful do some crazy things. When there's desperation in the air, desperate people do some serious, desperate things. You might not think your neighbor is capable of breaking into your house to steal your food or harm your family so they can feed their family, but it has happened and it will happen again.
Right? Yep, let's go back to the scriptures, man. Second Ezra 15 verse 19, it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. And that great tribulation is coming, man. It's speedily approaching. Quicker than we think, man. The scripture says our salvation is nearer than we believe. You know, and these men, they are preparing carnally, but that will save him, man. You have to be prepared through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.